Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Wendy Shoniregun and I focus on DIY and renovation. And today we are focusing on my office. If you are a follower and you've watched a few of my previous videos, you know we've just finished my husband's office, which is right there. But you see my office, it looks very, very bland with no color. And so I want to give it a little bit of pop, a little bit of color, a little bit of something because it's very mild. So I am playing off the colors of the paintings that I had on my wall and also the colors of my living room and my husband's office, because my husband's office and my office is right at the entryway. I want to make sure all the colors are cohesive. They look very good together when you're just walking into the home. However, I want to make sure that it is distinct, that you can tell the difference between my office and my husband's office. So right now you're seeing that I did color the bottom portion of the wall a very nice teal, and I'll give you the colors of the paints in the description. And then I colored or painted, excuse me, the top part of my wall a khaki color. And all of my paint is from Lowe's. I did not go to Home Depot. That's typically where I like to go. I will tell you that the most expensive top tiered paint is my favorite. The bottom, I use the top tiered paint, and the top I use was one tiered bottom from below the top tier paint, and I did see a difference. Not much of a difference, but it required a little bit more work. So definitely spend the extra $5 or $6 to ensure that you have the best paint. And so what I'm doing here, or what I just did, is I was getting a little bit of that cotton off of the wall because it came off of my roller. A little trick is that you should put tape over the roller, a very clean new roller. Let it sit for a second or two or a few minutes and then pull the tape off. It should pull off the excess cotton or material of the roller. I didn't do that, and I did see where I had to take a lot of that material off of the roller. That's if you have more of the inexpensive rollers, but you can definitely upgrade and it will not leave the material on the wall.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. I love the detail on that. Okay, so it's between this one. I love this. And then the other one that I came in to get this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I came in to get this one because it's not necessarily my style, but I like it and it's different. But when I saw that other one, I said, oh my goodness. So as you can see, when I tell you that you should measure things, I really do measure. I may not be measuring to the T, but I measure it just to make sure that it'll fit the spot. I'm thinking it may be too wide. Not sure yet, but I love it. I love this. I love it. All right, ready? Let's do this. Still drying, but you can kind of get the picture. So you can see why I chose the colors. Trying to mimic it a little bit. See how it all blends in? Yeah. So here you can see where I messed up. The painter's tape did not work very well. You can see it right here. So what I'm doing is I'm using a little trick. It is a curved or arched sponge brush, and I'm dipping it a little bit in that white paint. And since it has that curve on it, I'm just gonna go all the way across like that. And then I'm just going to do it one more time because I see a place where it's still a little bit. So right here, I probably will let it dry and I may go over it one more time. And then it is gone. So what I am going to do is I am going across all of the areas where I've made like a little small boo-boo, because sometimes that tape isn't always that great. So it does what it's supposed to do, but let me show you really quickly. Let me go to the bottom. You can see those little areas. So I'm gonna go back and go over those little areas, like right here, and like in this corner here. So that way it will look nice and crisp. It really just messed up toward the bottom. The top isn't too bad, as you can see. So the top isn't too bad, but I see different areas where I was like, oops. See, look at this right there. So I gotta get that squared away. I'm not gonna feel comfortable until those areas are taken care of. So again, trick of the trade. Again, take your time. Don't rush through this. Because if you rush, it'll end up being worse than what I did. See right there? I think I may have had old tape. But use that trick. It doesn't take long. And I'm going to finish this out and bring this beauty in. Now let me show you this beauty here. Look how beautiful it looks. The detail on this. I just love the round, you can see right there, the round handles. It's going to look beautiful. I cannot wait. More to come.